We present here um, a demonstration of the new and as yet not very polished IJAL text upload web app. What we will use here is a demonstration dataset, small, Roberto Benigni reading the first three lines of Dante's Inferno, um, and the link to the download of a couple of files, the ELAN EAF XML file and the audio. Um, the instructions on how to do that will be provided elsewhere or perhaps in an embedded link. Um, so the basic design is that there's these steps to go through. You want to set the title, you want to specify the ELAN file and then the sound file. Tier Guide provides our software the means to understand how you have used ELAN to specify tiers for your text, grammatical terms for special display, if you have any. Then we combine and correlate the XML with the sound file. Then we create and display and offer you the opportunity to download the result. I'll step through those right now. So you click on each of these items in turn. Let's give a simple name here, Inferno, and submit. And we can see that action was received and acted upon. And so now we have this title here. Close this item before moving on to the next, just to keep the display clear and simple. Now we're going to select the ELAN file, navigate if need be to the right directory, the right folder on your computer. Here we have that ELAN file selected in the browser, file browser, and open it. It'll be validated just to make sure that it's good against the schema provided by the ELAN people. Then move on to choosing and uploading the associated sound file, which is right here. It too is validated. So if you were to choose the wrong file, or if the sampling rate was something we don't know how to handle, that would be indicated here. So it looks good here. Close that item. The tier guide, you can see here, these are the tiers by name that we found within the ELAN XML file. And we want to associate each of these to the IJAL current standard tiers so that we know how to parse what you've written into our display. So for speech, there was a tier called Italian speech in the file. Translation was labeled English when it was created. Morpheme, morphemes, morpheme gloss. Then the morphemes in their gloss are often embedded within a single XML element, with each morpheme and its gloss separated by tabs. It's also possible that there would be a separate element for each morpheme, and then the lines option would be chosen here, but tabs is for us. So we save these choices for the processing step, which we'll be getting to quite soon. And that, you can see it's saved. Now the grammatical terms are semi-standard linguistic terms that are highlighted in the eventual HTML display. This will be clear here. These are the ones which were used in our transcription of the first three lines of the Inferno. And so now we can close this item. Move on to invoking our code, which will extract the sounds from the single audio file so that there's one smaller sound file per line, per phrase. And So here, this is a success that we found the start and stop times in the XML and use that to extract small sound files from the large one. Now we can move on to create the web page. We'll create it, we'll display it, and then save it back to our local computer. We created it. Now we display it. Scroll up here. Here you can see the first three lines of the Inferno. This is the Italian speech tier. This is the translation tier here. Morpheme tier and morpheme glosses here. With this speaker icon.
Nel mezzo del cammin di nostra vita mi ritrovai per una selva oscura che la diritta via era smarrita.
Now we can save that, and a zip file is made that combines the now separate one audio file per line in its own directory, which the HTML will know how to find. The HTML itself, and then a style sheet, a CSS file, so you can change the display of your use of this HTML to suit yourself. So here we have, we do want to save, and we're told here, it's a little inelegant here, we'll get this more handsome in time, but that zip file was saved to this directory, which is where it's the same directory in which the source files were obtained. That's what we have for now. More to come.